Alright, welcome to your 2.4b video, the sum, product, and quotient functions. We're going to take a couple of discrete functions, f and g, and we're going to find the sum, product, and quotient of those functions, and we're going to state the domain of the new function. So what we're wanting to do with f plus g, if I'm actually going to add two functions, what's really happening is if I literally were to graph these two functions on a coordinate plane, then these points right here would have a matching x coordinate. They would line up vertically. The y value would be different. One would be at a height of 2 and one would be at a height of 3. So what this wants me to do is it wants me to actually add the value of the function, meaning the y value of the function. So what I'm going to have is this. Here's my set. My first point is going to be the point 1 and then 5, because I'm really adding the y values when it's asking me to find the sum. That's all I'm doing. So I'm matching up the x value, making sure that they line up, and then I'm adding the y value, and this is my new point. So let's take a look at the next one. So what I have then is I have 4 and 4, those line up vertically, and so now I want to take the y value and then add the y values and add them together, so I get a 9. So that's the 5 and the 4 add together and give me 9. The next one, we have 5. I'm going to add a 0 and an 8 and I get 8. Now this one is interesting. I look at the next point and next 2 points and I don't see that the x is lining up. Well, that just means that I'm finished. I can't do anything else with adding those two functions. Alright, so there's our new function. Now it says to state the domain, so again the domain is just going to be the input, the x values, and whenever I'm writing a domain, I don't have a situation here where this is happening, but if I did have a repeated x value, then whenever I write domain, I don't repeat the value. I don't repeat values for domain or for range. I list them one time, in other words. Alright, let's take a look at the product one now. So let's see here. We're going to do the same basic idea. We're going to look for the x values to match, and then we're just going to multiply the y value. So we have 1 and 6. We have 4 and 20? 5 times 4 is 20. We have the 5 and we get a 0. And because the x values don't match, we don't have the same input, we can't figure out what the y output would be. Domain on this one is 1, 4, and 5. Alright, let's take a look at this last one. F divided by g. And here we go. I have my f function. Now this is interesting. I have my f function. Let me see if I can go up just a teeny bit so we can still get this on the screen. I'm going to make sure that my x value lines up, but I'm going to go ahead and in the order that they ask me, I'm going to have f divided by g. That means I have to put the f function on top. The y value is 2 of the f function. The y value is 3 for the g function. So there it is. Let's take a look, at the next one. The x value lines up. Then I have 5/4 for the y value. And let's take a look at this next one. You notice that we have the 5 lining up, but then curiously we have 8 divided by 0, and we know that 8 divided by 0, anything divided by 0 is not okay. That's called undefined. So we're going to take that point off because it's not allowed. I don't have a y value there because it's undefined there. And of course the 6 and 7 don't line up, so we are finished with that one, and the domain is now a different domain because we weren't able to use all the points there. Alright, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.